Hey everyone, my name is Megan. I'm the founder of Expression Mat Adhesives, and I won the youth division of the Minnesota Cup the first year the youth division began back in 2016. Um, I'm sending a video in from Italy. It is nighttime. I didn't realize how difficult it would be to find a quiet place with Wi Fi. So if you hear dogs, I apologize, there are dogs here. But I'm just going to go ahead and answer the questions probably in one take. It might not um, be perfect, but I'm glad to give you guys some insight on what my experience was like. And if you have any further, more specific questions, you can email me at Megan, MEGHAN, Sharkus, SHARKUS, at gmail.com. And I respond to that better than LinkedIn. So if you LinkedIn message me and I don't respond, I apologize ahead of time. So to share, okay, it says share a bit about your company and yourself. I am 20 years old now. I'm originally from Oregon, Wisconsin. Then I went to the University of St. Thomas, Minnesota for 2 years. Until recently, I have to take a 2 year hiatus because I just accepted the Teal Fellowship with Peter Thiel. Definitely something to look into if entrepreneurship is something you really, really want to jump into around the age that you are. Um, a bit about my company. My company, Expression Med, makes designed medical adhesives that are also functional for long wear devices. So, for example, someone with diabetes always needs to know what their blood sugar is so that they can measure insulin and give it to themselves because their pancreas doesn't do that. And this continuous glucose monitor can be worn on the arm or the stomach for weeks at a time, and yet the average wear time, according to the Center for Disease Control, is only a day and a half. And so parents are spending $60 to $200 per application of this device because you can only use it once. It falls off, you replace it, super expensive. So I created this tape that would keep it on 12 times longer than industry average. And then it's also more comfortable, and when you stretch it off, it doesn't leave residue or skin trauma. If you've ever teared something super sticky off your skin, that's not exactly what you want. And then we also print on it so the design can be fun. I say that I would like the device to represent the person that is wearing it and not the disease that they live with. Just because a lot of people see the medical devices and ask a lot of intimidating questions, and instead, if the device is something fun, it can be more of a story instead of a difficult or embarrassing explanation, especially for kids. So the long wear is kind of for everyone. If you've had diabetes for a decade and you have to wear this every single day, just keeping your devices on is awesome, which is why we have new tones, and then we also focus on different demographics with our different designs, which makes it a really fun company to run. Um, the next question is, oh, how old were you when you started? I was 17. I Googled entrepreneurship and went to a camp called Endeavor at the University of Pennsylvania. They took a couple years off, but they're back this year. I definitely recommend a summer camp like that. I was on campus for over a month, and every single day was entrepreneurship class, sun up to sundown, living with other entrepreneurship students. It was all we talked about. And we also got to go out and eat together and have fun and enjoy the city. Um, so it was a really great experience. It was expensive. I borrowed half the money from my dad and paid him back over a year and a half of waitressing. Um, but it was so worth it. How did you approach the second round of deliverables? The 10-page business plan, the 15-slide investor presentation, and the 1-minute video. So I was in DECA. It is a business co-curricular organization. We can't say it's a club. Um, but it is very similar to, you have one called YA, Young Achievement, Youth Achievement, I'm not sure, or FBLA, which is Future Business Leaders of America. So I luckily had already written a business plan. So this was kind of a matter of narrowing it down, making it more concise, which I very much recommend. All of your presentations should be very concise, just a few words on a slide, sometimes just a picture, really helps get your point across. The video I wanted to make more personable, so I found some adorable children and kind of acted out the story so that the judges could see it from the perspective of maybe a parent, because odds are the judges might be parents. And so I really wanted to get that aspect and show the kids, sad when they were sad, before they had a fun, expressive device um, that also worked and didn't cause them any trouble, and then happy when they were happy. And I really like the way that turned out. I think it is still on the Expression Med YouTube. I rarely post on that, but if you want to check it out, it's probably still there. It's been 2 years. Probably a little outdated as far as the quality video work goes, and there is some background noise. Again, apologize. I'm in Italy. I hope you can hear me. Um, which of the three deliverables was easiest to complete, and which was most difficult? I think the video was most difficult because just cutting things down to 1 minute is not my forte, especially when with a company like mine, half of the pitch is explaining what diabetes is and what it really does, and then I get to add some fluff like what I plan to do and what I'm excited about and really what the plan looks like. So cutting that down to a minute has always been difficult for me. Elevator pitch competitions are my weakness, but I am trying to get better at that.